when it comes to Deadpool, which is such an interesting topic, we had news broke this last week about there being the fallout of Donald Glover and and Adult Swim, or not Adult Swim, sorry, but FXX over the Deadpool cartoon. And this image you're looking at on the screen right here actually comes from the test animation released by Titmouse. And this is not the group that was going to be doing the animation for the show, but they were in the running to do it. And this is what they put together. They leaked it out there and it looked really, really, really cool. It looked really, really, really good. And we were trying to figure out exactly why FXX decided it wanted to come in and cancel this cartoon show. Some of the results, or some of the reports you heard, were that Donald Glover was simply too busy with Atlanta and Solo and his other projects to be able to come and work on it. He has actually come out and refuted that statement. He has come out and he has said that that no, that's not what happened. That is not what went down. He's not too busy to work on Deadpool, that they had been working on it for a while, but it just didn't seem to work out. Now, his brother, Stephen Glover, came out and dropped another interesting bombshell that basically said that Taylor Swift was the reason why why the show got canceled. That Taylor Swift was the reason, because they had written some scripts and one of them was about Taylor Swift or featured Taylor Swift, and apparently that was just too far for the studio or for the network, and they decided to pull the plug. I find that to be very odd, considering how far FXX goes in terms of its content, you know, with shows like You're the Worst and It's Always Sunny, and even Archer, the stuff they get away with in Archer, and yet a Taylor Swift joke was apparently too much for them. I do find that to be pretty weird, so I don't know how entirely true that is, but it could just be like a gaffe at them. But one of the things I really liked was Donald Glover dropped like a 9-page test script, you know, a script of Deadpool that was really like poignant and really funny and really just kind of in the moment of what's happening right now culturally, showing that, you know, if they were to approach the show, it would be very culturally relevant. According to Donald Glover, it wouldn't be too black. They weren't trying to make it black. They were just trying to, you know, make this Deadpool show, and they really wanted to give Rick and Morty a run for their money. They really wanted to make it that kind of irreverent and that kind of humor that would bring in a very large and very devoted, and you could even argue in some cases, crazy fan base. You know, I don't know if there'd ever be like a Szechuan sauce controversy surrounding Deadpool, but you could see there being one at that particular area. So it's one of the things I find to be fascinating ultimately is that Deadpool was a show that I would hope that would come out. I would hope that there would be something there. But the truth of the matter is that my personal take on it, my personal take on it is this has more to do with the fact that Disney's coming into the play. Disney Fox purchase, you know, they're going to get Deadpool. Obviously, they're going to want to find a way to move Deadpool into the animation circuit, you know, going into the animated shows on Disney XD, but really tone him down, find a way to migrate him into the MCU. And I have a feeling that they're going to really want to, you know, homogenize and kind of clip his balls a little bit. And as a result of that, I think this is why FXX decided they wanted to pull the plug on the show before it went to air, because now they're kind of in an area where they can do that. I think the true people here that lost out are the fans who want to see an irreverent, hysterical Deadpool animated show that's done in the vein of the comics and also probably the movies. But this kind of does, if my theory is to be correct, if it is true, I don't know, but if it is, it does play into the fears of what would happen with Deadpool coming underneath the House of Mouse, and how this character that is beloved by many millions, I should say, might come back a completely different character as a result.